If you're setting up qBittorrent in 2026 and you skip one specific setting, your real IP address is visible to every single person in the swarm. By the end of this guide, you'll know the exact configuration that keeps you completely invisible, and most setup tutorials leave out the most important part. But if you want the VPN I ended up using after testing a bunch of them, then I dropped the link in the description below. You get the same discount that I got, 74% off plus 3 free months. Try it out, or you can scan the QR code on screen. Now, here's what surprised me. I set up qBittorrent with a VPN running, though I was covered, and then ran an IP check inside a torrent. My real IP was right there. VPN was connected, it didn't matter. That's because qBittorrent doesn't automatically route traffic through your VPN unless you tell it to. So let me walk you through this the right way. First, download qBittorrent from the official site. It's free, open source, no ads. Install it and open it up. Before you download a single file, this is where you set up your VPN. I'm using NordVPN because it has dedicated P2P optimized servers built specifically for this. Connect to one of those first. You'll see them labeled in the app under specialty servers. But here's where it gets complicated. Just connecting to the VPN isn't enough. You need to bind qBittorrent to the VPN's network interface. To do this, just go to Tools, then Options, then Advanced. Look for the drop down that says Network Interface. Change it from any interface to your VPN's adapter. For NordVPN, it usually shows up as NordLinux or tap NordVPN. This is the setting most guides skip entirely, and this is what I want you guys to know. What it does is force qBittorrent to only send traffic through the VPN tunnel. If the VPN disconnects, qBittorrent stops. No fallback, no leak. Now, that handles the qBittorrent side, but you also need protection on the VPN side. NordVPN has a kill switch built in. Turn that on in the app setting. What it does is cut your entire internet connection if the VPN drops. So even if something outside of qBittorrent tries to, phone home, it can't. That's two layers working at the same time, and it's seamless. But on top of that, NordVPN also runs threat protection in the background while you download. It blocks malware, trackers, and malicious ads before they even reach your device. Now, of course, that matters because torrent files are one of the most notorious common ways that people accidentally download something dangerous. You're not just hiding your IP at that point, you're blocking threats at the source, which is necessary. And there's one more thing you need to know. NordVPN has a strict no logs policy that's been independently audited. Even if someone asks them for your activity, there's nothing stored to hand over. Now, for torrenting specifically, that's the whole entire point. Now, here's the final steps everyone forgets. After all this, you need to verify if it actually works. Search torrent IP check and download the tracking test files. It shows you exactly what IP address other peers in the swarm can see. If it shows your VPN's IP and not your real one, you're set. So then, does this setup actually work? The network binding locks qBittorrent to the VPN. The kill switch catches anything the binding misses. Threat protection handles the malware side, and the audited no logs policy means there's no record to find. That's the full picture. You're completely safe. But if you do want a cheaper alternative, then TotalVPN also works for basic torrenting. You can get it at 80% off with the link that I have in the description, or you can just scan the QR code on screen. For the complete safety packages, though, NordVPN is what I kept on my machine. Get 74% off plus 3 free months with the link in the description, or again, that QR code on screen. Now, go set it up. Be safe out there. Don't come back because you won't need to.